And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Luis Gohara will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Coming to the plate now, King. Bishop hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big
one. That ball was hit hard. Good job.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bishop, the runner at first with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. So striding forward now, Damon Seda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Damon Seda.
Hit high and deep to right center. Bishop sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Luis Gohara, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Luis Gohara.
High in the air out to center field. Bishop is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. In now for Colorado, King. Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Striding in for the Rockies, Miguel Sandoval. Back to him on the mound. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4. Into the box, Greg Baker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, Greg Baker.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over.
Next up for Los Angeles, Bobby Bauer. He singled his last time up. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it. Bishop makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, King. Bishop already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard.
Standing in, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
King Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Thompson, a 6'4" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Round it, pick up the ball.
Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still scoreless.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Miguel Ramos gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The Dodgers coming up. Ready now, King. Bishop, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out.
Stepping in, Fernando Castellano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel.
At the plate, King. Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Herrera has a read on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Freddie Pearson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Baez at third, Seda on second, Herrera at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Bishop is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 31, Michael Benitez.
Stepping up to the plate, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Into right field, that's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Yeah, great job.
Got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin Templeton.
Here it is on 3-0, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Allen on the move. He's got it 1 away. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off. And it's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Miguel Ramos wins his 3rd of the season. It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Kyle Freeland starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. High and deep to right center. Bishop is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are.
Next for the Dodgers, Greg Allen, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Bishop on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Javier Baez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it, eat it.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much.
Stepping up now, Johan Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johan Herrera.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bishop is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King. Bishop, he'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging in once again, King. Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Allen has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Ready for another shot now. Johan Herrera. He singled his last time up.
Johan Herrera.
The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in his zone. You got to tip your hat to the bat.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Allen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, fouled away. Batista on at first, nobody out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Allen is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Freeland wins his third of the season. Keuri Mea takes the loss, only his first of the year. On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Walker Buehler gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, hit me too. Hit me
The
too.
relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kendrick Roach, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit.
No runner, eat it.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down the field.
At the plate, King Bishop. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
King Bishop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up when you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Here now the 2-2.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Moreto brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Ezra Miranda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ezra Miranda.
And there's a base hit on the line. Ready for another chance? Max Moroff. He popped out in his first trip. The 2-2 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because of...
Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a stake.
Ready once again, Ezra Miranda. Moroff at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Bishop sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Striding in once again, King Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Roach moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Max Moroff.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Moroff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. In now for the Reds, Clark Floyd.
Leading out for Cincinnati, catcher, Clark Floyd.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now for Colorado, King. Bishop, he'll swing it from the left side right here.
Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now. Batista stands at first with 1 out.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2.
Well, dig, go two, dig.
Another full count pitch home. Here's a high pop-up. Floyd has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Harrison Bader. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. The 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Barreto rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have it. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout. This one. The Cincinnati gets the second of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Harold Page will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires working this one, calling balls and strikes. Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Ro, a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Stepping up to the plate, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
King Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dig, dig.
He's got it. And that's out number 1. So striding in, Franklin Barreto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the field.
Into the box, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Smith at second. Wade at first with no outs. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Julian Feliz. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Now to the plate, Roosevelt Hubble.
First baseman, Roosevelt.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Pedro Trejo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Leading off the inning, Ezra Miranda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
High in the air out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into 3rd for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Striding in for the Rockies, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two.
Striding in to start the 9th, Roosevelt Hubble, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Digging in and looking for more, Ezra Miranda. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bishop is after it, and that retires the side. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Rockies looking to send their fans home happy. The bottom of the 9th inning is coming up. Stepping in, King. Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Feliz on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Junior Perez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ralph Helms gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have to nickname this guy Nada, N-A-D-A, because that's exactly what he's done. He's given up nothing in his last 3 starts. That's right. Look at that ERA. Last 3 starts, 0.00. You can't get any better than this guy's been his last 3.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner towards center, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Striding into the box, King Bishop. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bishop.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this year.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt.
In now, Kendrick Roach, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bishop ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and tight.
At the plate, King Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. Comes set with the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Line drive to center field. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Standing in, Kendrick Roach. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head.
Digging in, Pedro Trejo, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Striding in, King Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Showtrack to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Stepping in, Andrew Knapp. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. The 1-2 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first home run of the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Showtrack. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
First baseman number 17, Roosevelt.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. So 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, King Bishop. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Down and away, ball 1. Popped him up. Roach is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, King Bishop. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Tino Santos earns his third win of the year.